Hello, everybody, and welcome to Personal Hell. I have a wonderful deck for you today. It's actually one that I've been playing for years, as long as I have been playing, really. It's Legacy Burn. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, I've painstakingly sorted all my cards and lands. There are 19 lands, one of which is Barbarian Ring. I could go up. Fuck. I could go up a Barbarian Ring because, although one might think it has an anti-synergy with Fire Blast, Fire Blast actually puts 3 cards into your graveyard, so if you're sacking 2 mounds to this, it'll put 3 cards, you up 3 for Threshold, and then you'll be able to use some of that mana to sack the Barbarian Ring. I believe, in Burn particularly, it is strictly better than any of the dual Pain lands, because it is still vulnerable to Wasteland style effects, back to basics, I guess. It's only one of. But let's go ahead and look at our curve. Here are our turn 1 spells. We got Lava Spike, Chain Lightning, and Rift Bolt. We actually run only 2 Rift Bolt, and we're going to get into that a little bit later. But Goblin Guide, you're pretty much never going to not cast it in turn 1 if you have it. And these, Seal of Fire, which are important. And the reason those are important are because Chandra's Incinerate. One card in particular, Chandra's Incinerator, and another one down the line. Chandra's Incinerator costs 1 less for each point of non-combat damage dealt to your opponents this turn. So if you deal 5, which is you play Seal of Fire turn 1, cast Lightning Bolt on turn 2, that's a turn 2 6/6. And that's there for a couple of reasons. It does not die to Prismatic Ending. It will die to Unholy Heat, which is only really played in Murktide these days. It will die to any sort of life gain effect as well. But target creature or planeswalker. That's very important. Read in the bottom corner there, planeswalker. So if they have a Teferi or something, and you bolt them, or even if you cast a Lava Spike, you will also deal that damage to the Teferi. But the lowness of our curve is actually important to the deck now that Chalice of the Void in particular is not as good in the format. Monastery Swift Spear is actually a card. I mean, on the early turns it plays around Spell Pierce or other style effect. Oh, I almost forgot to add. Spark Elemental is a creature, but it's technically a burn spell. It's another Lava Spike. And the reason this is in the deck is because we're already playing the Seal of Fire and the Rift Bolt. And this is one card that cannot be affected by stuff like negate or force of negation. I'd say it's better now in Modern than it ever was, particularly because of this one card, Esper Sentinel. So if you're playing in Modern or in Legacy against Esper Sentinel, Spark Elemental is a burn spell that you can cast on curve that will not draw your opponent a card. So if I was playing Modern, I'm actually going to buy a couple more of these cards, but Monastery Swift Spear is actually not considered a 1-drop in this deck because you want to be playing it and want to be playing a burn spell on the turn it comes down, so it swings for more than 1 damage. If it's a creature, it represents a similar amount of damage, but if you play a burn spell instead of a Swift Spear on turn 1, and on turn 2 you play Swift Spear into a burn spell, that'll be more damage overall. Next is our 3-drops, technically. Light Up the Stage is always going to be a 4-drop. A 4 of, I mean. This card is very interesting. Not many people, I don't see very many people playing it in Burn these days. What you see is stuff like Exquisite Firecraft, which is the same converted mana cost. 4 damage to any target, can be countered. It's a source. This card sucks ass, right? It's no Roiling Vortex. It's no. It's no red Elemental Blast, and I think that card is just better, particularly since Chalice of the Void isn't as good anymore. Just 4 damage for 3 mana. Why not just double spell and play Fire Blast? Why not? I just don't see it. This is a bad card. I know I can't see any more than one of going into the deck, but the reason this card is in here is that you can play it off of a Seal of Fire or Rift Bolt, but you don't want to be drawing Rift Bolts with it. I have to calculate the chances of hitting a Rift Bolt off of this, but with 2 of in the deck, they're much